scientific career, I think, took the start with Douglas Hofstadter. So he's a very famous AI researcher. I found one of his books which won the Pulitzer. It's called Let's Care Back. Basically, after reading that book, I decided I wanted to do artificial intelligence in any form. So I think I would be very curious to have a discussion with him about what's going on right now in the AI space. He has such a great capability of interconnecting different ideas from science, engineering, philosophy. So I think that would be a very interesting conversation. I knew I wanted to do something connected to science and math, and when I went at the university, I felt comfortable because that's a place where you're free. I mean, not completely free, but you're free to explore what you want. Have a life where you just keep experimenting and trying and finding things and things that you like. So I think I'm pretty happy with where I am right now. I know resilience is a little bit of an overused term, but I think it's important because it's a career where you are sort of individualistic. You do things for yourself, you experiment, you get the merit, but also when things don't work out, you shoulder sort of the responsibility. So being pretty resilient to failure is pretty important. When you start the academic career, you think that you're always going to do science, but you end up supervising people and connecting with people. I think the biggest mistake I made was, like, for example, forcing students to the idea I had at the time and making them work as I wanted them to work, while I think many people need more freedom to grow in a sense. So I had to learn a lot also in terms of human interconnectedness. I know this will seem strange, but actually I would say do more things also outside the university. I spent a lot of time for every single exam, every single thing that the university wanted. I took most of my time, and in the end I think it would have been better to just also experiment with things outside. I found a lot of freedom, for example, after the university to start organizing events, meetups, association podcasts, and talking with people. And I think if I had done more of that also during my university days, that would have been great, because it would have been sort of enlarged the things I cared about that I knew about. For me, I come from a programming background, for example, and maybe you don't realize that everything around you, every electronic thing is done by programming. And right now, AI is completely revolutionizing the way you program, because you get this sort of intelligence assistance that helps you code, and it's like always having someone you can rely on to code all the time, and it's accelerating a lot, I think, immediately the flow and the speed of programming, which is so basic to everything that it will accelerate everything else. So I think that's probably the most impactful thing that is going on right now with AI. I would say, on one sense, anthropomorphizing it. So I think you give it human-like qualities. Why is it making stupid mistakes, for example, if it's intelligent? And also another thing is they see this big AI of Google or Meta or anyone else, and they don't understand how it works, and then they get surprised when it does, again, stupid mistakes or very good results in something else. I would say, on one, giving human-like qualities, but also not understanding its limits and its constraints.